today's video, we're going to talk about the hair around your face. Changing up the hair around your face when you have your hair up can completely change the way your hairstyle looks, even if you haven't changed anything else at all. I always encourage you on every hairstyle that I show you to play around with it. Find what works for you, what works for your hair. What looks best on me or somebody else might not be what looks best on you, or just how you like it to look. And playing around with the hair around your face can really change a hairstyle and make it go from something that you don't enjoy the way that it looks to something that you really love the way that it looks. This is because you look at me doing my hair and I have a specific length and density of hair around my face, and yours might not be the same density. It might be thicker, it might be thinner, you might have a different shape of hairline, the length of the hair around your face might be different, and all of those things are going to impact how that hair looks and sits and feels. So trying different ways to incorporate or not incorporate that hair around your face is going to be really important. So we've got the hair, what I would consider like my bangs out. And right now they're in a full side sweep. I've got like a whole side bang going on. I've got them all the way to the side with just a few little hairs down. And all we've got going on here is a basic ponytail. And we're not gonna change that. We're gonna leave the hair in our basic ponytail and just talk about this hair. So this is the style number one. It is just having a side bang. Now, another option would be to take these bangs and part them in the center. And it's got a completely different look. For me, I feel like when I do a center part, I lose a lot of volume. To me, the side part gives my hair the illusion of a lot more volume. I tend to gravitate towards side parting my bangs because it makes me feel like I look like I have more hair, even though the amount of hair has not changed at all, just the illusion. So there is that right there. You can also do a side part that's not quite so heavy. Last time I took all the hair when I did a side part and put it to the side, or you can do a little softer of a side part. Just like this. You can also have no part. And any of the styles where I leave my hair down, you can pull it all back. So I'm not going to put it up. I'm just going to hold it back here. And that's, again, a completely different look to the exact same hairstyle. Now, I know not everybody wants to show their whole face. Some people feel like their forehead's too big, but I have a really big forehead. I mean, my forehead is a full four fingers. Like, it is, I do people's hair for a living. I see a lot of foreheads. My forehead is on the bigger side, but I'm comfortable showing it, so I don't mind pulling my hair all the way back. Now, when your hair's all the way back, you still have options. You can pull out your little millennial support hairs. That's what a lot of us feel comfortable with. Not a full slick back, just this right here makes us feel more comfortable. Maybe you want to pull a few hairs from the front, but not all your bangs down. You can pull from just your little widow. You can pull from just your little peak area. You can pull all the way from the front. You can take down as much or as little as you like. And you can see that the same ponytail looks a little less slick, it looks a little bit more fun, it looks a little bit more cheeky, or you can go right back to having all that hair down and flipping it to the side, which is literally how I feel the most comfortable wearing a ponytail like this, because I feel like it makes me look like I have the most hair. But it is for you to play around with your hair, experiment with the different shapes, experiment with how you feel comfortable with your face, which suits your hair density, your hair length, your face shape, how you feel about the different parts of your face. And maybe if nothing is working, it's time to sit down with a hairstylist and discuss different options for lengths and shapes of the hair around your face so that maybe you're able to get something that makes you feel good about your hair. That's something I do with my clients all the time. We talk about their face, how they feel about their hair around their face, what they are hoping it's gonna do, what they're hoping it's gonna look like. It's not always exactly possible to cut their hair exactly like they want it to, but we can usually do something that's gonna give them what they're looking to feel like or see. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that gives you a little bit of insight into why sometimes when you try a hairstyle, it might not feel like it looks as good on you as it does on the person that you're watching doing it, because you are unique, your hair is unique, and you are not exactly the same as the person that you may be trying to emulate in that moment. It's really important to make sure that you understand that you need to customize hairstyles to fit you, your personality, and your hair type. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope, as usual, that you found my content helpful today. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else specific that you would like me to talk about, because I like to make content that genuinely helps you. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Like and subscribe if you're not already a follower here on my channel. I will see you in the next one.